Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin seems to be winding down again. Yeah, market moved up a little bit, tried again, failed again. That's it. So that is basically the summary of the price action today. We wanted to do a bit of micro counting here. Yeah, I wanted to take a look at the wave count with you here on the microstructure really. So, but first of all, let's take a look at the two scenarios. First of all, the short-term bullish one. You know about that one. That would be the scenario that tells us that price has already bottomed here. This is what I need to see to confirm it. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Then an ABC structure down. I do only believe this scenario when I really see it complete. Then I can confirm that price has bottomed here in a wave 2. And we have our next trade set up anyway. In this scenario, however, there are a few conditions. So first of all, I will only leave the yellow scenario on the chart as long as we're holding 29,000. It's quite interesting that price already bottomed here and then tried to rally but failed. But this is the scenario. If it breaks below 29k, I will take the yellow wave count off the chart and I deem it already unreliable. And I would need to see a break above 29,990 to increase the probabilities for the yellow wave count. Here, just a quick comment. Had a question or comment in the previous video highlighting or criticizing that I can really only confirm it when the move is done, basically missing the entire move. No, because the yellow support area is basically the area where in this setup, I personally would scale in. I mean, where someone who's trading this as a pullback trade would scale into a Bitcoin position. Therefore, because we have already touched this support area several times, a position would already have been entered. Okay, so very important. That comes from the false assumption that I suggest a trade is only done when a confirmation has taken place. That's of course not the case. You don't trade typically when you have confirmation. You typically trade where reward is high and risk is low. And this is, for example, here in this trend reversal area, because this is typically where we would expect price to turn around. And we also have basically an invalidation point. So the closer you can trade to the invalidation point, the better. But you don't want to leave it all the way to down there because price might turn around early. So this is basically the nature of a pullback trade. Then you are positioned and you can just relax when it works out. No stress, you don't need to chase, that's it. Now, if you trade breakouts, that's a different story. That's not what I do. I don't really like breakout trades, yeah, because you trade very far away from invalidation points. Thereby, you have to decrease your position size, or it really hurts if the trade doesn't work. Yeah, so it comes from the false assumption that trading and analyzing is the same thing. No, we have a trade setup on the chart, but from an analysis point of view, I cannot confirm that price is bottomed here until I see all the 5 waves play out and the 3 waves to the downside. So hopefully that's clear. But I don't believe the yellow count until I really see it. Nevertheless, it gives you a roadmap. Now, again, I gave you the condition that needs to play out for the yellow count. I rather look at the white wave count, which would suggest here that we bottomed in an A wave on the 1st of August. Move up in a B wave is possibly still in the making. Doesn't need to, could already have topped. Yeah, and waiting now for a potential lower C wave. Okay, that can happen after a high B wave or more directly. A high B wave is basically the same as the yellow wave count, but it would stop after the 3rd wave. So also here, the higher B wave is only a likely scenario as long as we're holding above 29k, and it would be confirmed with a break above 29,990 basically. Okay. I would personally appreciate a high B wave because it would give the C wave down more space. Let's assume the B wave topped already. Then we are already coming down in this C wave, and looking at a potential micro count, we could then say, okay, we had 5 waves down here. So this would be a wave 1. We're moving up, maybe already moved up in a wave 2, could have topped, and the next breakdown would be a 3rd wave, 4 and 5. Let me change the color here. This would be a micro count here for the C wave. To confirm this one, I really need to see that break below 29k. Okay, and then The third wave would come down lower, possibly hitting here 28.3K. That's the next fib support. Then a small wave for bounce and the last move down. So yeah, it is really uncertain price action here at the moment on the micro level. Bigger picture is fairly clear that you know, it's probably one of the clearest charts in crypto at the moment. Just of course the micro level is fairly unclear because we're dealing with choppy price action in a correction, and these corrections seem to take forever at the moment. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully we wrap this correction up this week, but you never know. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.